Hi everybody, my name is Mary Ekiomorugbe, your trusted real estate agent, licensed here in Canada and in Nigeria. Today I'm going to be discussing on land acquisitions in Nigeria and the documents you need to have and the documentations you need before acquiring land and even after acquiring land in Nigeria. First of all, once you want to get a property in Nigeria, you need to ask for certain documents. These are one, certificate of occupancy or a CFO. If they don't have a CFO, they should have a conveyance, deed of conveyance, land receipt, and survey, or governor's consent. Governor's consent is where there is a CFO prior to the person you're selling to you buys, and then he does his own consent from the government. So he needs to show you that consent if you are buying from somebody who's buying from a person who had a CFO prior to. At this stage, it's always better to get the professional involved, particularly a lawyer at this time, to help you do the search before you part with your money. After you bought the land, that's if the lawyer searches and they have found out that it's actually a good land and is already documented. They have done the due diligence and they are okay with it. The next thing you need to do, if it's a CFO, you need to now do your own governor's consent. And that governor's consent is now means you are going to now register the name against your own name. The consent is a bit pricey, it's expensive, but you need to do it so that you have your own documents in your own name. Once there's a CFO on the document, you need to change it to your name, and that's when you need the governor's consent to be able to register that property in your name. Then, if you're buying a private land, which we don't really advise you to, but if you have a private land you are buying, you need to ask them for the gazette, especially in Lagos State, the gazette with which the land was excised. If you get the gazette is what the lawyer would take to land registry, allows her to ensure that the property was actually gazetted or excised to the family selling to you. And you must ensure that the family selling to you are the family whose names are on the gazette. Otherwise, you will not be able to get documentation for your property. And in most cases, you may be buying properties that have already been acquired by the government and already planned for a project. And if you build on such properties, when the government is ready, that's when they go demolishing houses. So you have to do your due diligence before you part with your money. And I would also advise that when you use professionals like lawyers for the search, then buying the property, use professional estate surveyors. And it's even advisable to channel your money through the professional's account to ensure security of your money. So these are things we will be able to help you do. So when you're ready, let us know. We can help you navigate this part of it, which is very important. Thank you. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, comment, and press the notification button so that you will get my videos as soon as I update. Also, I have my contact below. If you want to have a one-on-one consultation with me, you can contact me directly.